Welcome to the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi After the Show podcast.
Murphy has asked me to do something with him this weekend, and before we do it, I want to talk about it because I think it's beneficial for everyone to know this. You don't realize this. I'm not giving you this advice, although it's good for anybody. Before you go shopping for new clothes, Murphy wants me to go with him. Mm-hmm. He wants some new basics. That's what you're saying. I need some new basics.
I do. I'm glad this is what you're saying a lot because there are a couple of things I've asked you to do this weekend, and I wasn't sure what it was going to be.
Are these cold weather basics or warm weather basics?
Let him answer that.
They're cold weather. Well, maybe they're both, really.
They're
really cold weather
layering.
basics because, you travel, and it seems like all the cold is everywhere this year. And so, having layers, I just don't have as many layers as I should. And I used to have a really good collection of...
Don't say sweaters.
Sweaters?
Don't say it.
No, it's not sweaters. Of long sleeve type tees that I could wear underneath. Uh-huh. And, those things wear out after regular washings, and I just haven't replaced them. And I like the, you know how I am. Basics, especially if I'm going to be traveling. I don't want a bunch of complicated stuff. I want to throw on what I need. It looks good.
Yeah.
It goes with a coat. I don't have to wear a coat, whatever,
So I bring this up because it's good for anybody. I've learned this the hard way. I'm addicted to shopping. My closet is my favorite place. I have too much in my closet, so I'm constantly editing my closet. It's a hobby at this point, But I have learned, and it's true before you go grocery shopping, you're supposed to audit your pantry. What's in there?
Yeah.
So it's the same is true before you go shopping for clothing. And I know you don't believe me, Murphy, but I do go into my closet first. If I convince myself I need a new dress for an occasion, I go to my closet first because chances are I don't need a new dress. I know. I have 4 black pencil skirts. I have 12 pairs of jeans.
Do you really?
I know.
Is that accidentally or just?
No, that's on purpose.
Oh.
Some of them are dark, and some of them are boot cut, and some of them just feel really good, and I can't part with them yet.
I'm wearing number 8 today. That's kind of what that sounds like. You said you have 12 pairs of jeans.
Well, no. I mix and match depending on my mood and what I feel like wearing and the weather, all those things.
Are you saying I should audit what I've got?
Yes.
I can tell you that right now. It's pretty easy.
Should go into your closet.
Drawer 1, underwear. Drawer 2, socks. Drawer 3, undershirts. Some V-neck, some crew
So you're
neck.
saying you don't need to do this. You know what you have in your closet. Make sure you know what's hanging, what you have, so that we don't, because as human beings, we are always drawn to the same type of things.
Yeah, I'm in the 21-day turnover world. What that means is I can get. I want to be able to go 21 days without repeating the same.
Without washing clothes.
Yeah, well, or if I have to. Well, a lot of this stuff is dry clean. I don't use. I don't. I know that's. I don't feel like I'm extra about that. Plenty of people do that.
Of course,
I want my
especially.
I want my clothes to last a long time, and they do. And the gentle cycle at home, none of that stuff. Eventually, it's going to shrink up. It's not going to be what it's going to be. So there is a rotation that I've got. I call it a rotation for that. And so as long as I know I've got that, I've got depth.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'm a minimalist, really.
You don't have to, but I think it would be a good idea for us to just open up those closet doors and look at what you actually have before you go buy. Because what happens when you do not audit your closet a little bit, you're not aware. You go out and you buy something, you buy duplicates.
Oh, yeah.
When you go through someone's closet after they pass away, you find duplicates of things. You find 60, you find, it has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
I say that.
When I die, what you're going to find is the things that haven't gone away are the suit that I wore when you and I got married. I still have that. I think I finally got rid of my London Fog that I had for so many years, and I loved that coat.
Why'd you get rid of it then?
I donated it. Too small.
Oh, okay. Smart. Then good to
when
pass
I bought it, I weighed 120 pounds. And
good to pass
that
it on.
person doesn't exist anymore.
Did you ever do that? Well, I don't. I'll come back to this weight. I'm going to keep it because I'll come back to this weight.
It's so smart to audit your closet before you go shopping. I promise you. I do it because it keeps me from spending unnecessary money. Do you know, and count, do you know how many jackets I have? I'm embarrassed to admit. And a lot of them I've gotten on sale or I've had them forever. So it's not like I'm, Kim Kardashian shopping and I have, I'm spending so much money.
Yeah, I get what you're saying about that.
I probably have 10 jackets.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Let's go. We can do the audit. It's going to be easy.
Smart.
To answer Sam's question, there are only a handful of things maybe, but there's a threshold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are the things that if you lose 10 pounds, you'll get back in.
Yeah.
And there are the things that,
You'll
okay,
never get
when I
back
was
in.
19 years old, nah, maybe not. And so those things are, although I did keep some sentimental childhood T-shirts that I'm never going to fit in again. But
Okay.
outside of that,
Okay.
I don't think you're going to find
I'm
too
not
much.
picking on your closet.
I don't
I'm
feel
just
like
saying,
you're picking on me at
good.
all. You're actually you're the one who's advised me very well on how to do the solids and the mix and match, and that helps me to minimize.
So I'm going to take you shopping this weekend or help you shop this weekend. Another thing about before you go shopping, and I've had to learn this the hard way. I mean, I'm the shopaholic among us when it comes to clothing, I suppose, and accessories. Make sure you actually shop for your real life and not kind of the life you would like. I have some mistakes hanging in my closet.
Yeah.
Some things that I have this really fabulous pink fuzzy jacket. It is so fabulous. It fits me great.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
when
about.
When I wear it, the one time I wore it in the studio here, Sam was like, "You look like a Muppet." Remember?
I don't remember that, but
That
that's a good
jacket
line.
was not cheap. I don't wear it often. It was a mistake purchase.
Well, and it's one where one piece flies off and you're spitting it out, because it's got all the the feathery stuff
It's a
in
fun
it.
thing to have, but
Yeah.
I have bought those things before too,
Yeah.
because you think, oh man, if I ever get to go to X, this is the thing I'll need
Right.
for it. And you're
and
never
it
going to go to
hangs,
X.
and it hangs and it hangs.
Yeah, and the only reason I pull the trigger and actually buy it is if it's one of those clearance rack. This is only
Yeah.
$8.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't not get it. You might
Correct.
wear it once. If it's still in the closet in a year, then get rid of it. And it
Correct.
only cost you $8.
Yeah, so correct. But we all have mistakes hanging in our closets, and it's a good lesson. So it's good to go. Another reason to go into your closet, open it up, and make sure you know what's there before you go shopping, because being reminded of a mistake that's hanging there that you spent whatever on will help you when making shopping decisions.
Yeah.
So shop for your actual life, not what you would like for your life to be, or you think you're going to, possibly maybe one day.
Your fantasy life.
And see, I think I've always been practical with that too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really don't. I'm not one of those that's going to go hang out in the store and just shop. Everything fits in one closet. And what I mean by that, it's not walk-in to this closet. It's the old school. Our house is old.
I have the walk-in.
It's one row, and I've got I think on the left, my coats, and then my sport coats, of which I have 3, maybe 4 of those. And then as you go over, then I've got my dress shirts, which I don't. Again, don't need to have many of those because I've got a couple of solid colors, whites and blues. You're done.
You're very consolidated because you're a busy person, and you're a task person, and you're
I don't wanna
you don't
spend
want to
the
make
whole time,
decisions.
but
You don't want to
no,
make a bunch of decisions.
No.
But I just thought it would be a good point to bring this up.
I love
A good
it.
time to bring this up. And the last thing, this is probably more for women. I know it's more for women. This is advice that I can promise you I have examples of in my closet, and I am going to call out some names of some friends here. If you really are shopping on a budget and for a real purpose, shop alone. I have so much fun shopping with girlfriends, but I'm more likely to buy the mistakes when I'm with girlfriends.
Are you really? Why?
Oh,
Because somebody's encouraging you?
Number one, there's encouragement. It's just more fun. It's like a social thing. And you're like, why not? The pink fuzzy thing definitely was with my cousin Crystal. And she was like, it looks good on you and it's on sale. And it's not her fault. I'm the one that pulled the trigger on it. And there was another girl in the store who was like, oh, if you don't buy that, I want it. And I'm like, oh, you're not getting it, sister. And now that's a mistake that's hanging in my closet.
Yeah, see, for me, I don't really get excited because it's not like I'm going shopping with other guys. Like, it can be done. It's not like it's a big deal. But
Wait a second.
I know
I have never done that.
I know.
So,
That's why I'm saying it's a woman thing. You're taking me as the voice of reason or to help you.
Right. But
That's different.
But what I get excited about, really excited about, okay, so this is the only category where I might mislead myself, maybe mislead myself. If I really love the way that something looks on a mannequin.
Oh, that's true.
I mean,
God
I know
knows.
that's why the mannequins are there, but I'm serious about that. It's like trendy. It's like, that's not my normal lane, but maybe I could pull that one off. I can't pull off the irreverent stuff because it's not my personality. And if I try to do that, then people are like, dude, what's up with the pink shirt, or
That's
whatever.
That's about knowing yourself. The more you shop, look, a lot of people don't love to shop. I happen to like to shop, but the more you shop, the more you know yourself. You learn, oh, wait, that's not right for me. Then you can look at something on the hanger, not even a mannequin. You can look at something on the rack and go, that's probably me. If it fits me, that looks like me. And I think I would like that. You know your body. So you know you're short-waisted, long-waisted, whatever. You know things about yourself. So the more you shop, the better you become at it. The other little story I'll tell you is our friend June, who's one of my favorite people in the world to shop with. If you're listening to this, June, you really are one of my favorite. It's so fun. It's exciting. We shop well together. We like to look at the same things. Not that you have to shop with a friend, but I have some great stories about her. Number one, when I hear her say, oh my God, I know to turn and look
something.
because she's found something for her that's about to be hers, or she's found something for me that she needs me to see. Every time we have shopped together, I've heard the words, oh my God. And I love it. It's like music to my ears. The other thing is I will buy things when I'm with June that I would buy if I were by myself, I would have talked myself out of. In fact, there was one time and I didn't buy it. It was something that was not in the budget, but I just loved and I had tried on. And she was like, in my ear, she was like, Jodi, you work so hard. She said, Jodi, you deserve it.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like the devil on your shoulder.
No, she's an angel.
You've earned this.
Anyway, so if you're on a budget and you're on a mission for a specific goal, maybe consider shopping alone. Definitely audit your closet first and shop for your actual life. Those are 3 pieces of advice for shopping for a wardrobe.
And I'm not going to ever really shop mostly on my own because I don't trust myself.
And
really don't. I mean, it's I want Jodi's eye to go, yeah, that works. No, that doesn't work. Because I see my body and shape is very different than anybody, else does. Well, most recently, I do see it the way other people see it, but I'm losing weight. So, but seriously, there are, just some things, and you don't know how something looks on the back, despite how many mirrors are around you, I just don't ever get a good feel for it. Or I get home and it's like, man, this is just, it's a comfort thing. If you have something that's too tight, I know there are people that wear things that are tight because they love the way that it looks and eventually you get comfortable, but I don't like that. So I've been guilty in the past of buying things that are too baggy, which that doesn't look great. It makes you look, frumpy, and I don't want to look, like I haven't put some care and thought into what I'm wearing. So I do depend on you for that, and I'm grateful.
So we're going to go this weekend.
Subscribe to the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi podcast. Free and easy.